Gorilla motherfucking bow. Gorilla mother.
What's going on, B?
What's up, man?
Oh man,
What team still? Y'all around lean y'all. You know what I'm saying?
oh man, and run off and come back, man.
I don't even care what I'm just talking shit, man.
Yeah,
So
that's
What's up,
they
James?
gonna chew me up on how I think. You already
no,
know.
nobody chewing you up at all.
You
You
just
just got
lucky,
to.
you just know you're
I'm
gonna
just
talk to
asking.
me.
My bad, P. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, shit.
Okay. Yeah. See. My question to you is this: like when you say you're not going to put a financial objective or a goal in front of a man. Now, when you say men, you just mean men. Now, when I'm asking another question, what do you perceive as the superior man on this planet? What category of men, what profession of men do you see as the almighty? What group of men do you hold to yourself as superior? I'm just asking the question.
I don't think nobody's superior. If you
Well, that's your
asking me,
problem. See, that's what I'm saying.
if you
Like
asking me,
when
I
you
don't think
say
nobody's superior.
so when we look at when we look at this earth, right, and we look at civilizations, prior to even human beings, right? When we look at mammals, right? Mammals survive by a man and a woman, or a female and a male, or sometimes a male to multiple females. They survive in the pack system. You know what I'm saying? Like you share resources. You go out there in life and you obtain resources and you bring them together and you live life that way. There's no women by themselves without the guidance and protection of men are doomed to failure every time. So listen. 1 second, please hold that. Hold, please. So with that being said, right, when you find that man, right, or when you're if you have the mind state in the pursuit to put the search and the objective of getting, if you want to call yourself some hoeing, like what's the hoeing without the pimping? Unless you want to just be a prostitute, little escort, then cool, then we have no more to talk about. But if you want to call yourself some hoeing, where the pimping? And it's like I
Number one,
understand that,
okay. So
and
number one,
also
I don't never call myself the hoeing. I don't
okay,
never do
lady of
that.
leisure,
So
however you want to talk it. We on the
I
vicious
don't. No, no, no,
VIP.
no, 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 no. No, I know the
Yeah.
difference between a hoe and a prostitute. I don't
Okay.
call myself the hoe, a big hoe, none of that. I don't do
Oh,
that.
okay.
I don't
Understand
even use
completely.
that title. It's not. That's not a title I use. I don't
Okay,
even
my
use.
bad. I perceived
Yeah.
you to be a, you know what I'm saying, some hollering for a second,
Oh
man.
yeah,
You know what I
I
mean? So
get some money. Don't worry about that. I get
oh,
money.
I'm not
Don't worry
talking
about
about the
that.
money. I'm about how to
But
get them, how you get it, and what etiquette.
again,
You look fly.
again,
You look
again,
fly.
I need you to listen because listen is a good thing to do.
Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
call myself the hoeing. I am a prostitute. It's a
Okay.
difference between
Thank
a
you.
hoeing and a prostitute. If I just told you I don't use that title, then what does that mean?
Well, it's just like this. See, when you come into this
And she
community
ain't
of
got a
where
motherfucking pimp and she respect the game.
that's what I'm saying,
That's
P.
that's all it
Listen,
better mean. Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
now, yeah, hold that smile in there. Hold that smile in there. Okay, here,
yeah,
let me know something. I'm a prostitute. No, you not. You just
No,
a
it's
woman
not
who
like that.
engaged in
Okay, so
prostitution. I
listen,
got my chopsticks too. You got the wooden
listen.
chopstick, big link.
This is not
My
like I don't
chopsticks
respect
too.
the game. I don't
She a
respect the
motherfucking ass
pimping and
lean.
this and
You know what,
that.
lean? Lean, you
And then
gotta get into it, lean. Fuck it, lean. We gotta argue, lean. My bad.
oh my
Lean, you
God.
pissing me off. Go ahead.
It's not that I
Yeah,
don't respect the
I'll talk
game.
about
I
this in
don't respect
perspective
the
and lean turn
pimping.
this shit up in a minute. Go ahead,
It's
my
just
bad. I'll be
that where
quiet.
I come from, I don't
She wanna
see
argue?
most of the dudes
Yeah,
as
okay.
pimps. So if
okay,
I
okay.
don't see most of the dudes as pimps, and I've been in this game, and
Smelling your pheromones and shit.
I
Go ahead,
ain't
my friend.
really came forward into some real pimping in my motherfucking face, really showing me what the fuck he got, what his hoes got.
Okay.
Fuck
I'm
that,
Okay.
not.
lean. I ain't saying
I'm
that shit.
not
Enough is
gonna.
enough.
I'm never gonna put myself into a
Uh-huh.
predicament that I didn't seen other bitches
Like the
do.
way you
I would
separated me from the
never.
rest. All you have to do, like,
So
it's
you
good,
got it.
something
So
So
you
fly.
got it.
Shit's
So
crazy.
my
I'm
okay.
making
So
myself vulnerable for myself
um,
out there.
my,
Make me look that. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't want to interrupt, Pete. But yeah, so I hear what you're saying. It is a reality of this day and age that the rarity of finding some real good ism and representation and some, the real support system of what you need to thrive in this shit is very hard to find for sure. But when you said that you would put a business over in front of a man, like that's like, how are you putting the pimping first to find the pimping is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all,
If
no
he
more, no
come,
less,
listen, if he come down the street and I see him and I feel like it's a rip of it, maybe he got a choice.
Yeah.
He got a chance, just like everybody else got a chance. But I'm gonna put a business in front of any dude I mess with, anybody I mess with. I'm going to do that. Just off the rip of having financially
Uh-huh.
for myself, I don't
Uh-huh.
care what you got going on.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make sure I'm straight at the end of the day.
Okay.
Period.
I hear a lot of I hear a lot of I in what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because it's an
A
I.
lot of
It's an
I.
I.
A lot of it's a lot
It's an
and
I. It's
that's
no team over
The real
here.
P, man. That's
yeah,
your
and
name.
that's
No,
It's no
so
team.
why
you the
so if
real
it's no
P.
team, why are you
Listen,
calling yourself Team CC? I don't
listen.
Because
understand.
it means something. And if you didn't
Okay.
know what it means, don't ask it. It's not
Huh?
Hold
for
on.
it's
I
not
get you.
for
Hold on.
any
Hold on.
team out
If you
here.
don't know what it means, don't ask it. Why are you so
Why?
see?
Why can't I get
See, relax.
Because
clarification?
like
This is what we're gonna do.
don't
This is what
ask
we're gonna
if
do.
you don't know. If you don't know
See,
nothing about me, don't ask what Team
see,
C mean.
see,
Period.
see,
Can I ask you
see.
a question? If you over there, getting some instructions by the men that you call yourself listening to, and you
Fuck
need
that. We ain't
I'm
talking
clarification,
not
about that.
listening
We
to
ain't
no
about
are you
man.
that.
gonna
That's the
ask?
We ain't
whole
about
case.
that.
Are
That's
you
the
We ain't
gonna
whole
listening to
thing.
ask?
no
You
pimp.
Are
Hold
you
on,
gonna
hold
That's
on,
the
hold
ask
on,
the
hold
whole
on,
thing
hold on.
you're not
clarification?
Hold
listening
on,
to.
Robbie, this what you ain't listening to. God made man for him. You hear me? He made woman for man.
Yeah.
When Eve was walking around the garden without Adam, she didn't have nobody to listen to. She didn't have a man to listen to, so she listened to the serpent. If you ain't got no man to listen to, then who you hearing from? Because God ain't speaking to you. He speak to the man to lead you.
I
So
didn't
you
say I
only
was speaking
listening
to
to the
God.
serpent. No, so if you ain't listening, who's your man?
Who are
Who's
you
your
talking?
head? You wanted to be on what? Who's your man?
Who are you talking
You
about,
ain't
a
God.
man?
Who are you listening to? I'm listening to no
I
man. You
don't
think
listen.
that's good?
Listen, I don't listen to a
That means
man.
you don't hear from God.
I make
You
my
don't
own
hear from
decision.
God. God
I
said you
make
make
my
your own
own
decision.
decision though.
Okay, how's that been
You
working
ever
for
you
you?
ever
You
heard the
don't make your own
philosophy that
decision?
two
I
brains
make
are
my own
better than
Man,
decision.
one?
fuck that, man. Ling pissing me off. Hey, listen. See,
What? I make my own decisions. I
listen.
don't know
You
about
think you
anybody
say, listen,
else,
stop looking,
but
stop looking all over the place. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. And I make my own decisions. Relax. That don't
I
feel
do.
good. That don't feel good. That's stressful. That's the extra thinking that you got to do. Now I see through what you're saying because you're really saying what you're not comfortable with, right? But it's about the way you deliver it, baby. See, now I see through all that shit that you're doing. I see through it. I make my own decisions. Bitch, you don't want to though.
I do make
Shh.
my own decisions.
I said, but you don't want to.
No, I do. I
No,
always
you
want to
don't.
make. I always want to have a
Why?
choice. I
No, I said we're
always want to
talking
have a
about
choice.
making
I
your own
don't know about
decisions.
anybody else,
You're
but
supposed to
I
make your
want
own
a
decisions.
choice.
Listen, listen. Do you not have a choice?
Today I do, yes. Now,
Well,
if I was,
yesterday
but
didn't you?
I'm just saying, if I was under somebody instructions, I probably won't have a choice. You
Okay,
see
well
what
then
I'm
what
saying?
type of pimping is that? Why would you say that? Probably was a big word. Why you say
Because,
probably?
oh my
Why you
God,
say probably? Relax, see? Relax. You know what's you know what I'm saying?
because
You're
you
not
trying
getting
to tie me up because
no,
how I
I'm
be.
not.
I
It's
told
not
you
even
how
a
I be.
chop.
It's not
It's
a
not a
chop,
chipping,
man.
it's
It's
not a
not a chop
chop.
at all. We're inquiring. It's clarification. See
No,
that?
what I'm saying is Lean, you pissed man, Lean. Hey Lean, we about to
You
Lean.
got too, you got too much going on.
No, I don't. It's just me and Lean about to get into it. She just don't know. Enough's enough. Like Pimp Thought throwing tomatoes. Look,
I don't care about what Pip
see,
Boss doing. Pip Boss
when
already know
nobody
how I
talking to
am.
you,
I don't care
when nobody talking, how do he know how you are?
because Pip Boss know me.
Okay, why you put his business out there like that?
Not like that, but I'm just saying he know me. He see me
Well,
around.
then
He
when
know,
nobody know, he know you.
man, Pip Boss know me. I don't give a fuck.
Stop saying that.
What you want me to stop saying?
Stop saying what people know you on the line.
Okay, my bad. It's a secret.
I don't know. I just hear a lot of resentment for the pimping, man. I just honestly think you
Ain't
never
waste of
really.
money.
No, no, I just
I
never
tried
think.
it. I tried it. Like
I,
I
maybe
tried.
what you
Because
tried
you don't
wasn't it.
appreciate
You
the
ever
real
thought
shit,
about
man. That's why.
Hmm?
it? Maybe what
It's
you tried
crazy.
wasn't it.
You damn right it wasn't it. That's why I
So
said
don't.
I
So
tried
you
it.
know.
Listen,
Real.
I don't throw salt on nothing I tried. I tried it.
Allegheny is
I
sleeping
gave
on.
a dude some I like you money. It went
Uh-huh.
left, and that's it.
Well,
I
then
won't do
honestly,
it.
It's
so
good.
you gave
Fucking
you
computer
just
lab. I'm
described it
saying, fuck
as
it.
hello. Oh man,
You put in the story. Huh?
Hit her in the DMs,
Don't
show.
tell me what to do. No. Why you listening to me? You can have two conversations, then y'all come
Because
what?
you
Y'all
talking
listening?
over him.
No, I wasn't. Y'all, I wasn't even listening to
You
y'all. Y'all was
whispering,
talking.
he gotta yell to talk over you, and then I gotta listen too hard to listen to both of y'all
I'll be
because you're
quiet.
just talking.
Go ahead.
So why won't you just hit her in the DMs or
Because that's not how we get down. We get down like this. Listen,
oh
but go ahead. Go ahead.
it's the vicious VIP, Jack. You got to be ready for it, you know. But yeah, man. So like I'm saying, so like you said, you described the situation as some little lovey-dovey money or whatever it was. So just by like however how you described it, and it wasn't exactly word for word like I just said, but same understanding. It's like so you pretty much admitted that what you did, you wasn't fucking with the pimping, right? You figured out that the money that you gave old boy was just a waste. So when you say you tried it, did you really try it?
It's crazy. You don't even say bitches. You don't even say it.
You
yeah, I
know,
tried it.
Bitches.
how did you
Fucking
try it if you
bitches.
wasn't a pimp?
Wow.
Who wasn't a pimp?
You said the
Bitches.
dude,
Come on, goddamn.
you said the cat that you fucked with and you gave money to wasn't
The
some
dude was
pimpers.
a pimp.
Oh, he was a pimp. Okay, okay. So
Yes.
why did it end? What happened, man? What made you want to leave him?
It wasn't no respect. There wasn't no respect. It was bullshit and it wasn't done right. So therefore it didn't happen.
When you say like done right, like I don't know, can you give some examples if you don't mind without being too intrusive?
Um
Oh, she got chopsticks. That's crazy.
it was too much conversation going on without without a payment.
All right, I can respect.
Lean chopsticks in a treasure, like a treasure chest with the chopsticks, picking up jewels, like jewels dripping off the chopsticks, and all. Ooh, that'll be a lie. All right, go ahead. I was thinking about Lean's tattoos. I think that she got chopsticks with the jewels, like putting the jewels up the chopsticks up the treasure chest with the
You talking about like the mo? You talking about like
that's
the mo
vicious.
Versace? You talking about like the mo V2s?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying with the top. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. The Ateliers, right? Oh no, it's the
yeah,
V2s. Yeah.
yeah. Had the Chinese theme on the back with the Giannis for sure, for sure.
For real.
Japanese, Japanese Shinto too.
Oh, it's so crazy. That's because Lean. That's crazy. It's like I'm fucking crazy. Come
Yeah.
on, y'all talk. Y'all, what was my conversation?
Oh well, man, you know what I'm saying. You the host,
Y'all
man, with
go
the
ahead.
most, man. You know.
I'm saying y'all. I can hear y'all. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, man, you know what I mean.
Lean, you know that's a fly tat idea though. That's all I'm saying. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Actually I tried two YG, so why you talking? I tried two, but the one that I really wanted to fuck with, the second one, it did not work out. So and thank you, sir, for thinking that you know something.
Thank you, sir, for thinking like you somebody in the
And
comments.
you just paying me a
Yes.
little more attention. That's all I'm saying. Really
Don't
fly.
pay don't
Yeah,
pay
that's all I'm
attention. Don't
saying.
pay attention to that too much. You know what I'm saying?
Just a
Like
little bit more attention. Like I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to tell you.
Sorry you didn't get your opportunity and it was cut short.
I ain't fans will be on you like that though. You expect me to do
yeah, man.
these other
Oh, we
niggas
gotta-
and bitches out there with some gangbanging niggas on doing pimping. That's crazy. Real. I'm not gonna be sweating you on no package. Anyway, where she go? Come on, where
I think
see?
it's a connection problem. Probably, signal and all that, moving around.
She don't come back.
Yeah. What kind of tattoos you like the most, Show, when it comes to females? If you like them, so what designs
I
you like?
mean, it's like this, right? I don't think tattoos, see, it's like this, right?
Yeah.
Tattoos, they have to be a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
tattoos is a lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
someone like Lane, for example, you know what I mean?
yeah.
On one end, it's time for Starbucks. So like on one end, also she must be on the East Coast. Let me see what time at the Starbucks. 2:22 or was 2:22? She said that 2:22 West Coast time. Um, uh, so like someone like Link, right? She really
Yeah.
looks at it like art. You see what I'm saying? So
Of
when
course.
kind of like Versace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that
yeah, of
vintage,
course.
that Gianni. So if
Yeah,
someone is using it like that, like art, right, and embracing it, and really, that's the vibe, then I think that's fly. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of
like getting
tattoo.
involved in the culture of tattoos and everything, and and all that in one. You know what I mean? For sure. I hear you.
Right. So other than that, it's just a vibe. You know what I mean? Everybody can't really do it. Like everything don't fit every you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you another question, Pete. Um, if it comes to one aspect of character, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, I want yes.
Yeah. So, when it comes to one aspect of character, right? You look at like a character flaw, behavior, like, you know what I'm saying? What you think is the most common in this day and age of 304s? Like I give an example, like lack of intuitivity,
But
lack
see,
of
my thing is this, right? I
yeah,
think sometimes, there's hoes, right? And they
yeah,
know it's a good pimp, right? But they don't want to stand up to the pimp. They rather have one that they could control or that they could be, you know what I'm saying? But that's not really, they want to be in a masculine still so much, you
yeah.
know. Um,
Okay,
and I think that's the biggest thing, sometimes, a hoe will really see really what it is right in front of her face, right? But
yeah,
it's just that she's expecting the pimping to be something other than pimping. You know what I'm saying? and
okay,
then and then and then and then and then not understanding like, like I'm the type. I'm never knocking a bitch, right? For sure, I'm getting chose, right? So
yeah,
it's just one of those things to where a hoe will want to choose. She doesn't want to be knocked. You think a hoe would want to choose? You see what I'm saying? Damn hoe, would you want to choose or do you want to be knocked? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Being knocked, I feel like comes with you know other shit. You know what I'm saying? Being chosen for sure. She, her choosing. One of those type of things, right? So
yeah,
I think that sometimes a bitch say, I ain't met no pimp, and there really be one. Verify, certify, everything. But when it comes time to be the hoe that she's supposed to be,
yeah.
it, it's easier for her not to.
So she go the Mac route and all that type of shit.
Or she just won't go no route. She'll just keep
Yeah,
being comfortable in what she's doing, even if she's making money or, reaching her goals. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's just any woman without a man who's the man for her and her lifestyle is incomplete.
yes, of course.
And yeah, dog ain't gonna happen, take care of it or nothing, right?
Yeah,
So that's just what it is. So I think that's it. I think that's
yeah.
one of the things.
And what I say too, man, from what I've been able to see, and humbleness, like, and my humbleness in the aspect and respect and track record of this year lifestyle, man. In no way was I even near the greatest or still am the greatest, but I do great things. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I think it's just a whole lot of motherfuckers that just really ain't pimps, bro. At the end of the day, that's in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just not the pimping. You know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think a lot more motherfuckers, man, a lot of more individuals, right? They'll just be better off just labeling themselves as max up front, not trying to live by all them rules that would it take to really be some pimping. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that's in the way. You know what I mean? And man, like, what I'm saying, I was watching one of your lives, man. I really enjoyed it. With the veteran lady, seasoned lady. What was her name? It starts with an M, I believe. Uh, Melinda or something. What was it that you just
Mar,
posted on
Mar,
YouTube?
Mar, Martina.
Martina,
I said
pardon me,
that's
Martina.
mine.
Yeah. So you know, going back to that live, man, it was a lot of jewels in that, man. It was it was a lot of jewels, man. And when when you asked the question and you said, what you willing to go fuck with a Mac, you're what you also are saying is that he makes it easier on the hoeing, right? And then when the validation of her saying yes within a fucking heartbeat, like yes, admitting that like they have trick tendencies and this ain't the pimping, like, you know what I mean? It was just like, it was like, okay, what we've been thinking all along, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This shit's set in stone. You know what I mean? So I just think that there's just a whole lot of individuals in the way that just like need to step out the way, Jack. You know what I mean? Just get out the way, man, because there's a whole lot of goodness that can be get done, you know? And that's why you have so much of a generation of it's like the women want to be more masculine, a lot of these men want to be more feminine. You know what I mean? I see a lot of that going on too, you know? And it's just there's no submissiveness on the side of the woman because you don't got what it takes to really get her there, man. You ain't got no game. You know what I'm saying? You got no purpose in this shit, man. You know, so it's just a whole lot of that. And that just chimes into what you were saying, not wanting to finish at the end when it's time to really be that hoe, not wanting to step up and take the risk. And I remember back in the day, man, when I was nervous about traveling or doing something or making a move or taking a chance, like, you know, I remember you telling me, like, you know, all the great success stories of this world, in this world, in all aspects of business, not just the game, they took a risk to get something. You know what I mean? They took a chance. You know, they put themselves out there and they won, but they had to take that chance. They had to believe enough in the game. You know what I mean? And I just don't see enough of that anymore, man. And that's it's just ridiculous. Because then again, it's like, what are they doing? Because if it ain't pimping, what are you doing to keep this bitch around? It ain't pimping. You know what I'm saying? The pimping ain't the reason why she's staying there, because you're not doing that. So what are you doing to keep the bitch? And then you lie and say that is what it is in the name of pimping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all clarification. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all an understanding. You know, like you said, you know, when you asked the question earlier, you said, do you think it's healthy to look at the game as a religion? There was so much jewels in that question. It had your mind thinking, right? Because and they always reference, and then you say, when you were talking about earlier, you were like, we reference the church with the game, right? How many other, you know, street professions or professions in general, other than being part of like the Catholic Church or the more, you know, references what they do as a temple of the church? That's the game, Jack. And the church comes with foundation, comes with rules, comes with Old Testament, New Testament, and representatives and accountability for your actions if you're going to be part of the congregation, right? So when you say, why can't we look at this as a religion, also from a legal aspect? We doing what we believe in. We not out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother twist. You know what I'm saying? Interpreting the law in that aspect. Like, I'm done with my religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, it's going back to making the game a secret again. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's lacking in today's environment, man. And I think that, like, the only platform or only thing that's bringing it up is you doing your humble thing on here, man. I know you don't be thinking too much of it. I know you just be like, oh, man, you know, I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just going live. But nah, man, you bringing up subject matter, you know, regardless of the little chopping that go back and forth from time to time on different platforms and all that, the substance of game that needs to be talked about, Jack. You know, this therapy for individuals like us. It's therapy for me to sit here and talk with you, right, and go over perspective and go over how this shit needs to be, you know, seen, how this shit needs to be orchestrated, how this shit needs to be represented. You know what I mean? And you tap into real shit. Like when you bring up religion, you know, there's a lot, you know, feminism destroyed the country, Pete. And I think just like a lot of women just don't want to do it. Their faith in men is just dropped out of proportion. And that's a dangerous thing, man. How our society is going to progress? How are we going to get to the you know?
All right, my bad.
No, that's all, man, you know? I don't know, but let me ask a more positive question. Like, I don't know, what do you see in some of these young females that attract you? You know what I'm saying? These little, young ladies that you speak to from time to time on here. What characteristics do you like about them as the new generation of so-called fly, bitches out here? You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, said it not too much, man. Yeah, said it not too much, man.
Yeah.
Um, no, they got their certain things about them, but yeah, they ain't really attracted to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially not their own. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, for sure, man. It's just when it's time to really
see, I
chop
want to
this
talk
shit up,
about it.
man.
Come here, Team C. Look here, I got this. I got something for you. See, I want to talk to you, Team C. Hold on, I'm gonna give her the answers. I'm gonna give her the answers she's looking for. She want them. I'm gonna make it make sense for you real quick, Team C. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to say you don't like pimps, or you just, you know what I'm saying, fully just, you know,
I think
believe
she
in the
just don't
game.
like them square ass and them square niggas that, portray themselves as something that they're not. But that shouldn't, I mean, what the, whenever you find something that's in life, when you're searching for the rarity in anything, whether it's a man, whether it's a mineral, whether it's any fucking commodity on this earth, man, you're gonna look for the purest form of it, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't found it and you just found something that was just tainted or not as raw as you needed it to, that's the motivation to continue looking because you want to find it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm digging in a mine, right? And I run into very low carat diamonds. But I know if I keep on digging, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, to find the purity in anything that you seek in this world, man, should always be the objective. And if bitch want to call herself some hoe, and nigga better find the best suitable ism and representation for what it is that you want to do before you get into a situation you're not going to be able to get out of. It's dangerous out here,
Well,
man.
when she said, I refer to myself as a hoe, right? I'm like, cause you ain't got a pimp. I didn't say, I mean, whatever. You want to be in the comments and don't want to talk. I'm trying to really talk to you for real. You know what I'm saying? Because she's saying, like,
And,
do
and
you not
nobody,
like the word hoe? Do you
yeah.
not like the word hoe? You know what I mean? Like, why? How come you don't? Did she answer that? How come she don't refer to herself as a hoe?
No, I didn't get to that, man. Honestly, man, I did not.
I
I
mean,
did
see, damn. God damn. No other conversation. See, she
I,
almost
and
gone.
in no way I
See?
ever said, and when I was talking, I never said or assumed that she didn't like pimps. I just felt like she don't like what the sour taste of what she got. But at the same time, like, don't stop looking, don't stop making that the number one objective, because the game is the game, and the way the game is orchestrated through the ism is just the way
Yeah,
it goes.
okay.
This is just a manuscript of what it's
Now,
been, so you got to do it
now,
together, man and a woman.
now, see. Now, let me ask you. Now, see, when you said, I'm a prostitute, how come you don't like to refer to yourself as a hoe?
Because damn, my phone about to die.
Oh
See,
my God. Where's your charger? Where's your
If
charger?
you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, man.
They got the portable chargers, man. They got them on sale on Amazon right now. You know what
Got a
I'm saying?
vision for this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. Charge your phone up in
That
20
big
minutes, man.
GCS. Huh? I see she's still moving around with the same story. King Itza. Yeah, I didn't know her story. This is my first time.
Yeah, me too. I never
What's the
knew her
same
story either.
story?
I don't know. We're inquiring about her story. That's all.
The same story.
And
Yeah.
when she
See
said,
it.
like,
See.
and remember when she said, you don't need
She
to,
didn't want to be controlled.
not controlled. You don't need to ask if you don't know. Like, well, that right there proved 100% she ain't never been around no pimp. God bless her heart. You know.
Well, If you
You know,
don't know, don't ask. I mean,
that's
yeah.
the closed mouth don't get fed though.
I mean, man, right. Well, yeah, because I'm trying to wrap my, you know what, like, because she's going to show. If you don't know, don't ask, because I'm going to show it to you, or pay attention, or
No, it was
if you don't know,
the way
don't ask.
the way I received it was don't ask shit. Like don't ask if you don't know. Don't ask. Like okay, well. And I asked her the question like if you was in the game under some representation and you had a sticky situation and you didn't know what could be the outcome of your actions, would you call him for clarification to keep yourself safe? And she said yes. So you know what I mean. So you know that part. You know.
Well, the thing is, see, because these females is vicious, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know, don't ask why, because I want you to tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Tell me who I am. You know what I'm saying? But she might not have meant that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
For
don't
sure.
know. I just know when I say, you know, rabbit, she said, oh, yeah. So, oh, shit.
I bet I ain't nobody, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I ain't
And
the
I, and I, and I knew
I
she
ain't
was
the golden.
fishing. And I
I
knew
ain't
she
the
was
golden
fishing.
pea. I am not the golden pea with more Versace than
Look, look,
Gianni.
look, 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 look. And I knew she was fishing. And I knew she was fishing. Because she said, everybody got a name. And then she said, like me, I got a name. But okay.
I mean, Jack, you know, I don't mean to toot nobody's horn or blow up anybody's steam, but Jack, we known out here on this concrete, Jack. You know what I'm saying? You and me both. You know what I'm saying? We done been out here. You know, before the gram, it was an understanding on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And we always were up from there, and they were down. You know, so at the end of the day, man, no slick talk, no jib jab, nigga. We got history out here, like, and we from the valley too. That's the difference, because South Central, you know, for years always dictated the politics, dictated the energy, dictated the flow.
Wow, bro. Hell
So
yeah, for real.
so when you came from the
That
valley,
pimping.
and that's my attestament to you, Jack.
Be the vibe.
You the flyest
Be the
motherfucker
vibe. Be the
there.
vibe. Oh, what's up, Be the Vibe? Thank you, bro. Yeah, Be the Vibe. Hey, Be the Vibe. You want to do a card reading? Nah. Be the Vibe. I think he was going. Let me see. Is this the same one that's going to put a spell on Lou?
Oh,
Cosmic.
on our partner,
Cosmic, was
Lou.
you? I think, yeah, I think she changed the name. I'm not sure if this is her or somebody else.
Oh no,
Be the
man.
Vibe. Were you going to put a spell on Lou? Was that you? And
That's
then
the
Lou showed you he was protected. Is that you, Be the Vibe?
vicious VIP jumping off, Jack, in the AM, top of the morning, man. Let's talk about it, man. Talk to the P, man. Any
Oh
questions
no,
out
Be the
there?
Vibe is putting up spells on him.
Oh, man.
Perspective of a stepper.
What's going
Where you
on?
at, Keezy Teddy? Come pop some pimping, Keezy Teddy. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, let me know something. Oh, let's see. That's for you though. See, first time she been in 3 years.
Man, come
23.
on, man.
First time she been
She
in the
been on here
goddamn year.
before, man. Stop
I
gassing, man.
requested a friend, but you ever asked me James Jones. James Jones. James Jones. Because I mean James Jones. Are you on the regular page, James Jones? Okay, see.
Okay.
Okay, now. How come you don't want someone to ask you questions if
To
they don't
ask
know about
you
you?
questions. Because I feel like some questions is not meant to be asked. Like he asked me for, he asked me about my username. My username means something. It's not because I'm part of anybody's team or any of that. No, it really means something. So I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay, let me ask you this then, okay? We gotta look at it two ways. Do you look at it in any type of cool way that someone was interested enough in your screen name and know what it meant to you?
Yeah, if you know me, you know why my screen name is what it is.
Right, what I'm saying, for your name to be so intriguing enough to someone to even care about what it means. Like you don't
Well, you
take
should
that
care
as
about it.
anything.
I
Okay,
don't feel like you should care about it.
okay. So do you feel like how much interest do you think someone should not take in you? Should there be a limited amount of interest? Only,
You said
only,
what?
only show interest in me up to this amount.
Go ahead,
Um,
get it out, P.
nah, but I'm not about to just. I'm not just about to just tell the whole world. Like I'm not about to do all that. I'll tell you something, but I'm not about to tell you just like everything. I don't care for it.
Well, the reason why I asked the question was because, hello?
Yeah.
I
I
think
saw
Yeah,
that's her
you got
phone.
the Bluetooth
I
in?
saw her in the car. She got turned down the
yeah.
volume. She like to hear what she like to hear her voice.
He said you're wasting your time, P, but you could get your contact. What are you talking about? I wouldn't choose off the internet anyway. What the hell are you talking? Let me. Cause my mouth
Crazy. I don't
really is
even know
what
why.
it is.
Shit, what's wait? I mean, come on now. Wait, see, turn down your volume a little bit.
Hold on, I'm coming back.
That's crazy. Yeah, you know. Yeah, King Ism. I see you in the comments. What's the time I'm wasting? You know the motive for my questions, King Ism. What's Ism mean, King Ism? You want to come up here and talk about it, King Ism? You know what I'm saying? Pimp ain't got nothing but time.
Real low, man. That's where a lot of these motherfuckers got it all the way fucked up.
Make space for a real.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, you know, bring them through. Bring them through.
buddy
If we're
system.
filling up space, bring a big 619 as they go.
There you go. Charge hers, man. Chargers, man. You know what I mean?
Is she broken? LA Dodger. That was vicious. I said she's broken LA Dodger. I'm cool, P. I'm just saying it's taking the work. Hey man, they really ain't know we just in here just talking, man. King Ism.
Just is a man chopping it up perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting understanding, clarification. Jack I'll talk to the P, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the blessing of the congregation,
Oh,
Jack.
P,
You know,
that's my burner. Y'all know that. You know, P, that's my burner. My burner. Oh, burner account. Which one, King Ism? Yeah,
yeah, Jack. What's
yeah,
up?
man. Like I say, with this pimping and hoeing,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be it's supposed to be together us. You know what I'm saying? Together, a unity type thing. And
yeah,
that's really what it's about. I don't know where all the separation came
yeah,
about. You know, and like I say, sometimes people have some bad experiences, but well, they admit that they had the bad experiences, or but like I say, sometimes people been through situations that can be so traumatic where they say, "I'll never put myself in that situation again."
yeah,
Right? But then the situation that they put themselves in, they didn't know that that wasn't the situation that they thought they were putting themselves in. That's what messes it up. You was never in anything authentic. So it was the inauthenticity that caused you the disappointment.
yeah. Not getting a dose of some pimping. You got a dose of something else, and it didn't work well with your system and your cerebellum. You know what I'm saying, bitch? So why you gonna doubt something you ain't never really tried, bitch? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? No slick talk, bitch. You just admitted to what you said that he wasn't it. So if he
The
wasn't
real
it,
king is
you know,
go ahead.
if he wasn't it, then who was he? You know what I'm saying?
They don't want the gala to be one less headache for the pimping.
And what I don't
I'm just like
understand
to
is,
say,
this is another thing too. You asked her a question just now on the live. You said if someone had the interest in just wanting to know the meaning behind your name, like what's wrong with that? Isn't that something that's like notable that you should take you know what I'm saying, attention to. You know what I'm saying? He's asking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I notice that with a lot of women these days, man, you know what I'm saying? When a man inquires, they act like it's automatic nosiness. And like, if these women have gone through trauma and gone through tough times, she said in the lie, she says, I want a man that can listen. Okay, well, I'm going to ask a question and answer it so I can listen. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? I'm asking, you know, if I ask about your name, you know what I'm saying, I might want to, you know what I'm saying, know a little bit more about your so-called fame. Like, what is it you do? You know what I'm saying? What happened? You know, what went wrong? You know, you seem like a cool person, you know. Seem like a woman that could easily get along with. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What was it someone said in the comments, she want a boyfriend. I'm like, I see that a lot with the youth. You know, they try to choose ism like the way they chose their prom dates. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I know.
Oh, what's
So,
going on? You back in action? You all right?
oh yeah, I'm fine.
Awesome. That's great
Did
to
But
hear.
nobody ask you how you look?
listen, I'm gonna give y'all 10
Did
minutes.
nobody ask you how you look?
I'm phenomenal. I'm gonna give y'all 10 minutes though
Why don't
to
you
finish
say
my
thank you?
run.
No, I'm never going to charm you again.
I
Okay?
said
You're
Why
thank
don't you
you.
say thank you?
not
God damn, stop acting up. Shit.
This is
Now
really
what?
me. I don't know what you want me to
No, I know,
do.
no, you good. No, look, you said gonna give us 10 minutes. Look, I want to know how come you don't like to refer yourself as a hoe.
Because I don't pay a pimp. And
Okay,
I'm
so
not
I
gonna
was right. So I was right.
I don't pay a pimp. If I paid a
Said so
pimp,
I was
maybe I'd
right.
be like,
Was I
okay,
right?
I'm
Was
some
I
hoe.
right? Was I
What?
right? When I said that, because you don't have a pen. Remember I said that?
Yeah. I don't
Give
refer
me
myself as a
points.
hoe.
Okay, look. Okay. That's okay. All right. So she's staying true to the game for sure. Now,
Yeah, I
how do you
don't
feel? How do you feel about hoes?
I told that. First of all, I ain't no motherfucking punk. Let's get that real situated right there.
Where are you
Hold on,
getting
because
that
I'm
energy?
reading this comment and I probably know
Well,
this
that's the
person from
problem.
back then.
You gotta stop doing that. You gotta just pay attention to the gentlemen who are in front of you, who are talking to you, and
Yeah,
don't worry
because I
about the
don't
comments.
that's why I ain't really even chose nobody because y'all don't know how to talk to no motherfucking female.
Who is y'all?
Like,
Who is
for
y'all?
real.
Relax. Who is y'all?
Please don't
Okay,
make
the
Who is
pimping.
generalizations.
Okay,
y'all?
the pimping, my bad, the pimping.
The
So I don't
pimping,
know how to talk to you.
the pimping.
Some of y'all don't know how to talk to females, and I done seen it.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me just give you question. You know, pimping at home 101. If he don't know how to do that, he's not the pimping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're
100%.
not gonna say that. It's just what's not know how to talk. You see what I'm
No,
saying? My thing is this. Look, see, my point is this. Okay, what was it that happened in the past that has you like really skeptical about dealing with some pimping? Like, what is it?
I don't wanna put that story out there because the
Oh
story
my
already been out
gosh.
there several times.
Well, look, look, not to get personal, but to the sense of like how you said, I don't want to be controlled, right? That sounds way too much like some other shit. You know what I'm saying? For sure, it's your choice, right? So that's what I'm getting at. Like, what? Why do you think that it's for? You know, I don't want to control you. What the fuck? Like, it must be nice, right? But that's what I'm saying. Why would you think that?
Cause that's just what I think. I have never been in that situation because I don't let nobody control me. If I feel like you trying to control me, I'm out of there. But
I'm trying to pull somebody up. It's just a three. Go ahead.
but yeah, I don't want to. But that's the story. The reason why I really
There's
just
only three at a time.
just pushed off on whatever whenever it come, and I'm not going to look for it. That's how I feel, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not about to look for nobody. I'm not about to be in nobody's DMs. I'm not about to do none of that. You got to see me in person. I'm not choosing off the internet. It's just
Over here
things that
checking
I'm
me.
not doing.
Said I'm not choosing off the
But then
internet.
again, bro, she says she's not a hoe, so we got to understand that too, though, right? Do we keep that in a
I'm not
perspective?
choosing off the internet. Okay, so why are you on the internet?
What? I've
Meaning
been
this,
on the
meaning,
internet before.
hold on, relax. Hold on.
Is that like,
Relax. Okay. Hold on. I'm not choosing off the internet. Okay, let me ask you this.
yeah, I'm not choosing off the internet.
Are you a real prostitute on the internet?
No. Listen, if you talk about prostitution, I don't know. I'm just myself. Listen, I'm just myself. I'm not gonna
She
be like
said no.
like the prostitution is like the prostitution is in me. Like like I'm not about to. It comes out when it comes
You see
out.
how you
But
feel? You see how you feel
So
incomplete?
you
Can't even talk.
enjoy the feeling of prostitution in you is what you're saying?
I don't know like. I'm gonna say this. I don't put hoeing as like the number one thing in my life. Like
Uh,
I'm more into like
I just let you
being
know
free
just
spirit.
for sure, but just in generalization with what you're trying to do, like you trying to create an empire by yourself, it's very hard to do. And in all honesty,
I'm
it's a
not listen.
99.9% failure. You know, you really
Listen,
want to
I'm not saying that I gotta be by myself when I'm 50. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. I'm not going to go look for somebody. I'm not doing that. I'm
well
not doing that.
then that shows that that's why you know you can't ever be some hoeing because you don't have the faith in the game to go out and keep looking.
I'm
You know
not
what
about
I'm
to
saying?
waste my time.
How is it a
That's
waste
the
of time?
problem.
How is it a
That is
waste?
a
Let me ask you
waste.
a question.
That is
Let me
a
ask you a
waste of
question.
time.
One second. Please don't get so defensive.
Go
Now,
ahead.
in life, when you see a family, like you see a family with children, when it comes to multiple children in a household, is the family better off with the husband and wife in the house or just one or the other?
I don't know. It's all on how you grew up.
I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that mothers can't do the best job as single black mothers or single white mothers or Latino mothers, any number. Women can control the world with their power if they got the right man behind them, right? But at the same token, of course it's better for a kid to grow up with his mother and father in the house. Of course it's better for a 9 to 5 couple that both make $40,000 a year marry each other so their income can stack on top of their income and they can have more net value and worth. So when you want to talk about being a lady of leisure, we'll just leave it at that, whether it's the category of, you know, prostitution or hoeing, which is, you know what I'm saying, you know, regardless, you sell yourself short by not going all the way and looking at the hoeing as the top. Because what other man is going to deal with what you do for a living and accept it, rationalize with it, motivate it, mold it, help it, other than some pimping?
Is you
Well,
serious?
who else is going to understand you? Who else? What other type of a drug dealer, a lawyer, you know what I mean? A doctor, you know, that who else is going to be able to support you and guide you for what you want to do? That's all my
Who is
question
going
is.
to support me and guide me to what I want to do? Number one,
Yeah, without
if
saying
you
too much, you
listen,
know?
listen, if you can't motivate yourself to what the fuck you want to do, then I don't know what the fuck you looking for. If you
Yeah,
gotta
but
go look for it in front, if you
we
gotta
talking
go look
about
for
women.
it to another person, for that person to get you out of bed, for you to go do what you need to do, for you to go get dressed and do all that, then I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
That's not me.
I just
I'm
like,
sorry.
you know, hoes, from what I know, is hoes choose. You know what I mean? Hoes
Yeah, they do
choose,
choose. They
choose,
choose.
you
They
know?
choose.
And
Listen, let me tell you something.
without that part of it, you've never really taken your career and your profession to its ultimate height of success. You're selling yourself short every time.
Hold on. Stop right here. I'm sorry. Let me please bring up King Ism. Because number one, I
Okay.
don't have a job. Wrong bitch.
You got to stop. You're very easily distracted. I notice,
No,
and
I'm
that's
very not. I just like to nut shit in the bud real quick because
well. Why are you
what you
worried about
talking about,
feelings?
you talking
Are
about
these
choosing,
people?
and I'm
Are
just,
these
and
people?
again, I already told you, I'm gonna let it come to me. I'm not gonna go to it. So that conversation should have already ended. But you're going around in circles. That's what I'm
Oh,
So
talking
you,
about.
yeah.
because
Of
she ain't
course,
going around in the
I'm
square, you know
circular,
what I'm
but I'm
saying?
straight.
So you want to be knocked.
But I
So
know,
you
but
want,
I'm just saying, you should go
so
around
you
in
want to be
circles.
knocked, huh? So you want to be knocked, huh?
You stand correct. So what job do I work at?
That's
What
crazy.
job do I work at?
All Lynn want to do is laugh all goddamn night.
You
Lynn,
you
same thing when I make you
heard.
cry, Lynn. We about to argue.
Yeah, because I want to know this, because somebody think they really know, but they don't know. So
Why
what
are you
job do I
worried
work
about
Laugh
it?
at?
different.
I don't know, man. That's the problem.
Laugh like
Distraction.
that or
That's
laugh like that. That's crazy.
crazy. Vicious, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never worked at a fast food restaurant before.
Oh
Kill
my
game.
God.
You know what's that corrected me? How come look? It won't apologize. Okay, thank you. Fuck. That's all I want. See?
I don't
Yeah.
care. You should have said it if it wasn't true facts. Don't say nothing that's not facts.
No, I could say what you apologizing for, but let me know. I get it. I understand. Don't do that shit no more, like for real. Making myself all vulnerable. So over here, the fucking time, Ling, fucking going crazy over Ling. Ling, and fucking make me look. Come on, man. Right? Listen, it's a thing. We all right. See, look, it's saying I got 3 people up here, but I don't because somebody want to come up. But um, it's like I would probably have to take everybody down and pull everybody back up.
No, what they
Hold
got to
on.
do is they got to press the plus sign and send you the request. That's
No, I
all.
know it says only 3 left. It says only 3 guests can be in your live, right? That's what I'm saying. So I think C, do you have us on the other phone, C?
Hmm?
Do you have us on the other phone too?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, this is really how I think. Till I find or see somebody that's real, that's what's going on.
Good luck.
But you don't think that you've seen, do you know, okay, do you have the sight to know what's real?
Yeah, I done seen it, but I'm not. I'm
You know
not
what it
going to
is?
go chase nobody. I'm not doing all that.
You got to see C app in person. That's what it is. We got to
I'm
meet
not
at
doing that.
Pinkberries or something. That's all you got to do, see.
What's
Oh
wrong?
yeah,
That's
man.
it. Good, right?
One thing we like to do is step outside, Jack, in fashion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you've
saying?
been having this good luck
All
lately.
that.
Huh? Or,
How
I,
many
you like a lot.
times? I don't do all that.
You like a lot.
I don't fuck
You
around,
like
babe. I'm sorry.
I mean, the thing is,
it's a whole lot more that do. You know what I mean? I'm telling
how many P's you give a chance?
And how many pieces did I give a chance? I gave two. I gave two real chances. Listen, I
But
gave
did
two real
you just
chances.
say in the last phone call that they weren't it? Or the lie you said they weren't it though?
The second one wasn't it.
All right, so the
Now
first
watch
It,
one
this.
was
it
it.
ended out so
Watch
bad
this.
though. I
Watch this.
feel like
Watch
it
this.
was what?
Watch this. You gave two. You gave two a chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when have you ever gave your home a chance?
I've been
No,
Stop
no,
home.
being
we ain't finna
why
do
you
that. We ain't
Hold
finna
on.
do that. We ain't
When
finna
have
do
I
that.
gave my hoe in a chance? Like you talking about like to a pimp?
And
That,
see what I'm saying?
I'm just saying like that's what you're saying. Like
I mean, yeah. I mean, fuck that.
it's like
Fuck
even
that,
when
Lane.
listen. Okay, so let me ask this: even when a girl chooses up, do her hoeing really go up there?
a girl chooses up or
Yes.
some hoeing?
If
A woman. I'm sorry, a woman.
What?
anybody I
When a
talk to
woman
is
choose
going,
up, when a woman
mhm,
choose up, do her hoeing just go up there, or is this the same hoeing?
definitely, definitely. You know why?
I can't
You know why?
tell. I can't
I'll tell you
tell.
why. I'll tell you why. Because you were just choosing. You never chose up. Might have chose
Okay.
down. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. Just because you choosing, baby, you got to make sure you choosing the right direction. You know, it's levels to this shit, right? But how high you want to go or how deep you want to get. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You ain't never gave your hoe a chance. Yeah, you was with a pimp, but you never wanted to be the hoe you was supposed to be. You just chose a pimp.
Oh no, that I didn't just choose a pimp. I was very decisive on who I chose.
Okay, then was it a pimp?
Very.
Okay, now back to your homie. Now what about your part? See,
What about my part?
what about it? You see what I'm
What
saying?
What
And
about
see how
my
you
part?
laughed? And you see how you laughed? You see how you laughed?
Yeah,
And that
because
shows, that shows the truth right there. You don't believe in your own home. You don't believe
definitely.
that you can make a man happy. You know, that's what it is.
I know
Listen,
I
I'm telling you the
can,
real game. No, I said you don't believe it. No, you don't. How you know?
because I know.
Well, maybe you don't. Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know if you can make a pimp happy. Then.
A pimp and a man is the same thing.
Oh, I mean, the square and the man is the same thing too, right? A trick and
I'm
the man is the
saying
same
that
thing too,
they
right?
all got
No, we're
they
talking
all got
about
this.
pimping. We're talking about the man using the knowledge of being a pimp.
They're the
A
same.
man with pimp. It's not the same. How
Okay.
Oh,
you gonna say a pimping? How you gonna say the pimp is the same as a square?
Well, not as a square, but I'm talking about as a man. As a
Is a
man and
square a
pimp is
man?
the
See,
same.
we about to go through this. Is a
Oh,
square a man? See,
yeah.
okay.
They
okay
all
then.
they
So
all
what? So
share
what?
similarity.
What differentiates the man is what he's asking you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you. What he's saying is who you met.
Okay, look, I'll be a man, but I'm gonna be a man using the knowledge of a pimp.
Yeah, the ultimate man, the superior man, above all men, God of men in a sense, because they're doing God's work. You know what I mean? Taking care of people. Guiding them through life, making sure they're gonna be all right. That's what we
Hey,
do.
Mm.
Ling, I did what I was supposed to do already. That's all I'm saying, Ling. I ain't finna play this game with you. Hey, look. So look, see, that's the thing. Okay. See, the thing is, see, you wouldn't. See, she's a type. I wouldn't choose on the internet. Hey, gotta just get off it. Then that's see. She's gonna tell you exactly what she wants and what she needs, right? But she's gonna deliver it. She's gonna put the hamburger in the French fry box, so to speak. You know, she gonna deliver it different, but she's gonna tell you exactly what she wants in a reverse psychology type way.
Yeah, right.
She taking up space. I can't be taking up enough space because a lot of bitches out here look dusty and they pay pimps. A lot of bitches don't have shit.
Why you saying that?
Hold
Why
on.
you
No,
saying
because
like
I'm gonna
that?
be no. Since we talking about the honesty of the game, let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. It's bitches that be down with their hair fucked up.
Okay.
They don't even come ready for work. It's a lot
Yeah,
of bitches that pay niggas and they
a
really
hundred,
not up to par. And they
a
don't
hundred
have
percent,
anything.
What
a
And
that
they
got to
hundred
don't
do with
have
you?
percent.
And there's a
anything
lot of
at
bitches that
all.
got their hair done, and there's a
At
lot of
all.
bitches who got everything.
Okay, it's a lot, but I'm
Okay,
just saying it's a
it's the
lot. So
flip
don't
side.
sit here
See,
and say that I'm. Wait, hold on. Don't sit here and say I'm taking up space when you got bitches out here that's not even part of the fucking space
who
and they
said you
can't
was
even
taking up
be with the
space?
part.
Who said you
I'm
was taking
reading
up
the
space?
I'm reading the comments and I'm
Why are
replying
you reading?
That's
because
Why
I'm
are you
crazy.
replying
reading?
to
You
Why?
everything.
definitely can't be in pocket,
Man.
can you?
I
So,
can't be.
so
How many
you the
times
one.
you got
Wait,
chopped for
So
being
you the
out of
one. So
pocket?
you the
See,
one. So
how
you
many
the
huh?
times
one.
you got chopped for being out of pocket?
I've never been chopped to being out of pocket because I'm not in nobody's pocket. So how am I out of pocket?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pimp? Who you talking to? Next,
I'm just saying. Who
you
am
thought you
I out of
thought you went
pocket
somewhere?
to?
You thought you had no. You said you never been out of pocket. I said, have you ever
I
been
never
chopped? You
been
never
out of
been in
pocket
any?
because I'm not in nobody's pocket. So how am I
No,
out
no.
of
You said
pocket?
never. You said never. Have you
Never,
ever been in anybody's pocket?
never. Well, I
So you
gave
never had a
somebody
pimp?
some money. Listen, I gave somebody some
Look
money,
now,
but
here we go with
it's
this.
whatever.
There we
We can go
go.
all the way. But no,
There
I
we
have
Second,
never been
y'all,
in
we gonna
nobody's
start
pocket.
this
No,
back.
I be in my
Start
own
go.
letting stop
pocket.
all that laughing and shit.